In this video, we are going to learn about Western political thought by Jean-Jacques Rousseau. So if you have any questions, put it down in the comment section. Without any further ado, let's begin. Jean-Jacques Rousseau was born in Geneva, Switzerland. His mother died a few days after his birth, and he was raised by his father, a clockmaker. He was a philosopher, writer, and political theorist whose treatises and novels inspired the leaders of French Revolution. Some of his famous published works are A Discourse on the Moral Effects of the Arts and Sciences, Discourse on Inequality, The Social Contract. So let's move toward the purpose of writing Social Contract Theory by Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Rousseau moved to Paris in 1742 to pursue a career as a musician and a composer. It was the time of Louis dynasty in France. The monarchy was brutal one, and they are selfish in their interests. They exploit the common people. There are three types of people in France: ordinary people, landlord, and royals. The upper two classes, royals and landlords, have wicked alliance with each other, and together they exploit the ordinary class. The monarchy only implemented the taxes on the ordinary class. Most of the amount that comes from the taxes were spent on the luxuries of royalty. Due to the pathetic condition he observed in the French society, he wrote Social Contract Theory to liberate people from the clutches of the state. He says man is born free, but everywhere he is in chains. He begins his theory by describing human nature. Human by nature is neither good nor bad. According to Rousseau, there are two natural instincts that make up man's nature. One is the instinct of self love and self preservation. Second is the instinct of sympathy or mutual love. He said man by nature is not bad and corrupt. It is the physical environment that makes him corrupt and bad. He uses the term that man is noble savage. Savage because they follow their instincts, and instincts are natural. Rousseau's concept of state of nature. State of nature was pre-political stage, not pre-social stage. According to Rousseau, primitive man was free, healthy, honest, and happy. He had no lies and obligation. He was concerned only with the satisfaction of physical needs. State of nature was the stage of liberty and equality. In that stage, man was independent and contented. Man changed his previous way of living and began to live in settled groups. Social institutions gradually evolved. Rise of institution of private property created a distinction between the rich and the poor. The development of science, civilization, and origin of property made men self-centered. It was a cause of inequality, so it made it necessary to establish a civil society. Rousseau's views on social contract. According to Rousseau, social contract means the process by which the state of nature comes to an end and political society is formed. The contract is made and the civil society, for example, the state, is formed. In the contract, individuals surrender to the community as a whole. The community consists of all. The power of the community is absolute. Community will work for the common benefit. In the contract, no one is a loser, everyone is a gainer. A civil society is established in which the citizens are both free and equal. Rousseau's theory of general will, while explaining the concept of general will, states that every individual has two types of wills: actual will and real will. Actual will is the will which works for the selfish interest of people. It compels the individual to think about his own interest. It is emotional and therefore changeable. It is not based on reason. Real will is the will which works for the general interest. Real will is rational and it promotes harmony between the individual and the society. According to Rousseau, in each human being, there is always a battle between actual will and the real will. And as a result of this clash between the two, general will is formed. General will is the synthesis of actual and real will. After this contract, state is formed. Sovereignty goes to the general will. This contract is irrevocable. Social contract theory by Jean-Jacques Rousseau caused the French Revolution. Rousseau is considered as a father of liberty and freedom. Thanks for watching the CSS Fair. See you in the next video. Keep moving forward. Allah Hafiz.